a cool new way for using tuna fish. I'm Suzanne Bridgeway and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make a delicious tuna quesadillas. I was going through the internet on Google as well as Pinterest looking for ways to use tuna differently instead of a regular sandwich or a tuna salad. This was really cool and it really sparked my eye. In a moment we're going to get busy in the kitchen and we're going to start making this delicious meal. But first, smash on that subscribe word, tap on that bell, give this video a big thumbs up. When we get to 1,200, we're going to issue out 2 $10 Dollar Tree gift cards, one for new subscribers, one for people who comment. If you're new, you got to comment in any one of the videos in the comment section that's provided. Be a U.S. resident and be subscribed. If you comment all the time, you have to be subscribed, a U.S. resident, and have not won in the past 60 days. We're looking for 11 more to give away one 5-item surprise pack valued at $6.25 from the Dollar Tree. There is a video with all the items that are available that are really nice for you to choose from, and you get to pick your own. Same rules apply. We're going to make some healthy tuna quesadillas today. You're going to need 3 cans of the tuna here. I'm grabbing 3 from my cupboard. Going to need some tortilla wraps, and those I have left over from when I used them a while back. You're going to need some cheese and you're going to need some onion with the tortillas to make these tuna quesadillas. Now, I found this recipe on Google, and everything you need to know will be in my description box so you can make them at home. First thing you're going to do is drain those cans of tuna. I'm going to use about a couple teaspoons of the juice in the bowl for flavoring. And then we're going to add the spices and some of the bell peppers and onions. I don't have any fresh onions, but there's onions in my bell peppers and I can add that in. Then we're going to get it ready for the wraps. Just a couple teaspoons of the juice goes into the bowl, and it's just for flavoring. Go ahead and dump each can into the bowl here. I was looking for different ways to use tuna fish rather than tuna salad or sandwich or patty melts. And I came across quesadillas. I love tuna fish and I love quesadillas. And it is really good for you. And I've been eating a lot of fish lately. If you haven't tried the Dollar Tree fish, it is excellent. I'm going to get the celery chopped up. This needs to get used up. You put in 3 celery stalks. I happened to see it in the fridge when I grabbed out my cheese earlier and decided to add it in. Just going to cut it about a 1/2 inch thick. My usual cut all the way down. Give it that crunch that I love. I'm going to put the celery in the bowl. And I'm going to add some bell pepper and some onion. Make a really delicious quesadilla. These are from the Dollar Tree. There are pepper strips and onion strips, and there are 3 different colored bell peppers with onion. I'm going to add them into the mixture for the tuna quesadillas mixture. That is what the bag looks like on the inside. Lots of color with the onions and the yellow bell pepper and the red. About 1/4 cup. A little more onion I'm going to take out than the bell peppers because the fact that I'm out of the fresh onions, and I don't want to use powdered onion mix in this. I want to put some real onion in it. You can see inside of the bowl there, I put the bell peppers and the onion in. That is going to make a nice quesadilla. I have my garlic and pepper that I picked up at Dollar Tree. It was like it was made for me. If you watch my channel all the time, you know I absolutely love garlic and pepper, and it's in just about everything I cook. About 3 teaspoons. And I'm going to add a couple of teaspoons of cooking oil to really jazz it up. I have my oil right here. And the little bottles came from the Dollar Tree too. They are glass, not plastic. Now we're going to mix this up with your fork or whatever you have on hand till everything is mixed together and all the ingredients can combine. I'm going to mix it a little more and start setting up the wraps. So you can see a close-up of the bowl. So that is what it looks like, all mixed up with the celery in it and the onions and the bell peppers. 3 different types of vegetables, so that makes me very happy. With delicious tuna, a little bit of the tuna juice, oil, and 3 teaspoons of the pepper and garlic. And if you have separate pepper and garlic, just do 3 teaspoons each. Now let's get this set up for the casserole dish. So it's going to go onto wraps. And I'll grab my scoop that I use. I'm going to spray this first. Go ahead and spray. Give it a generous coat. I'm going to lay down a couple of the wraps. And we're going to fold some together. Cheese is going to go on last. I'm going to use up these wraps so they don't go bad. So I'm going to use as many as I can. And then I may make some peanut butter jelly wraps for Jacqueline for lunch tomorrow with some. I'm going to freeze some of these for a quick tuna quesadillas for myself. I'm just going to lay one here, then it's going to go on top, and we're going to cut it. Go ahead and scoop out a decent portion. Making sure it stays on the wrap there. You're going to take your cheese. I have mozzarella cheese. It is pre-shredded. I buy a bulk. My family's not very big on cheese. I'm the cheese fan in the house. But they do like mozzarella. This is going to be delicious. And you're going to cover it. And push it down. And then I'm going to spray it. I'm the only one that's going to be eating these. I'm only going to make a couple. And the rest of the tuna mixture I'm going to put away for another day. So I have my lunches for the week. Go ahead and take another scoop. I have a pizza cutter so we can cut them into quesadillas when they're done. This would make a great tuna burrito too, if you wanted to add some Mexican seasoning in that. Then you take another wrap and you're going to cover it, and then you're going to spray it. And just repeat the process until all of them are filled. You're going to take some cheese. And you're going to sprinkle some on top of the quesadillas. These are tuna quesadillas with cheese. I was so excited to find this. Another item I've never had or made before. And I love tuna fish and everything that's in this. So it's going to be awesome. This is what they look like before they go into the oven. The oven's going to be preheated at 375 degrees. And you're going to put them in there for about 5 to 8 minutes until the quesadillas are toasty. You're going to make some peanut butter wraps for your kids. Real easy to do while we're doing the tuna quesadillas. And I'll put them in the refrigerator so they're all set for tomorrow for lunch boxes. I have a shorts players list that houses all what my kids have for lunch videos. They're under 5 minutes each with great lunch ideas. Our school has a microwave, so that is a game changer. So my kids, when it's cold out, get a hot lunch because they don't like to buy lunch anymore. They stopped buying lunch this year. I'm not sure why, but it's a money saver, so I'm not complaining. Just going to put peanut butter on either side of the wrap. And then we're going to put a little bit of jelly on the opposite side. Take the jelly. I'm just going to squeeze out a tad. You're going to take them, you're going to cover them up and roll them. And all the wraps are gone, and I'm very happy about that. They got used. Into the oven. It's preheated. Directly into the center of the rack, uncovered. For about 8 minutes. Let's start it with 5. And then add on. Let's open the oven. I'm so excited to see how these look. You're going to need about 3 more minutes because the cheese is not completely melted and you want to make sure they're done. I'm going to set the timer for 3 minutes and then I'm going to get the counter set up for the pizza cutter. They're on the hot plates there. Given to me by my friend from Mama 4 Boys. Check her channel out if you haven't. Very cool people. And subscribe. I always have a link to their videos down below. Helping a fellow YouTuber out. Just gonna go ahead and cut these like you would a quesadilla. And then I'm going to transfer them to a plate. Here's what they look like on the plate. Nice and cheesy. And the cheese is all melted. And it's all toasty and crispy. And golden brown. They may be hot, so be careful when you go to try them. These are really good. Even more surprised than I thought it would be. Nice way to have tuna fish. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in my kitchen today and cooking and making these delicious golden brown cheesy tuna quesadillas. How awesome is that? I'm on a huge fish kick these days and I got to use up the tuna in my cabinet because when I get new tuna and new cans in or any kind of canned goods in, I rotate my stock and I like to use the old one, so I'm always online looking for ways to use items in a new light. Before we go, don't forget about the giveaways, and don't forget to smash on that subscribe button, don't forget to tap on that bell, give this video a big thumbs up.